Intelsat is one of the satellite service providers. It's the first to start that business in the world. Intelsat is a global company operating in more than 200 countries and territories. And to do so, we own a fleet of satellites, 53 satellites, and that fleet is complemented by an extensive ground infrastructure. And we also use, of course, extensively fiber to interconnect all the teleports. So, in fact, we are not satellite-centric. We are a network and solution service provider. We try not only to be the largest, we try to be the best. Our group headquarters are in Luxembourg because Luxembourg is at the heart of Europe, which position Intelsat well, to deal with our growing markets for Africa, Eastern Europe, Middle East, within the same time zone. And also, Luxembourg has a well-established satellite sector. And also, Luxembourg has created a legally compliant, a legally attractive environment, business environment. PNT of Luxembourg used to be one of the owners of Intelsat at the time when Intelsat was an intergovernmental organization. And since then, we have kept very good relationship with PNT of Luxembourg.
Nishkadian was founded in 2005, and we actively promote new media communication, especially in the ITC sector. Our corporate TV solution is based on a technology that is called TV Tools, and TV Tools is a system which, by aggregating content coming from different sides of the world, this means out of the internet or on live streams, redistributes that information across networks. Networks can be local networks, the internet, or IPTV or Teralink when we go beyond our frontiers. Today, to create a corporate TV channel is a lot less complicated than it was in the past. This means if a company already publishes information over the internet site, the corporate TV channel can get into those networks or into those feeds and republish them into a proper TV format. One of our customers is Food School TV. At the backbone end, TV Tools runs as the aggregator and the distributor of content. And transport is really done by PNT through Teralink. And so that's where our partnership is fruitful. So distribution beyond the frontiers can be done then on the relevant communities in which the customer would like to address. It can be a public community, it could be also a private community running on a closed network.
Food School TV is a TV channel focused on football, but with a specific angle, which is educating football. So it's quite new. No other TV channel is based on this concept. It's an international TV channel which is broadcast in several countries on several continents, like in the US, in Africa, in Europe. And we get some footage from all over the world, Asia, Africa, Europe, South America. And it's quite relevant because football, of course, is the most popular sport in the world. It's a practical guide to play football. So intended, of course, for young players, the ones who are learning the game, but also to adults who are just playing even as an amateur, with advice to how you should warm up, stretch, what you should eat and not eat, and so on. Food School TV got his license from the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg, and headquarters, the production facilities are based in Luxembourg. Of course, we shoot from other places in the world, but everything is made from Luxembourg. It's a nice place to be at the heart of Europe. So basically, that's a good reason with good technical providers.
Dailymotion is a video website for sharing videos. So on Dailymotion you are able to upload your own videos and share it with your friend or share it with the audience. I guess Dailymotion is the same way to use to YouTube, and we are number 2 after YouTube in the world. So publish video, share video, and see the videos. In Dailymotion today we are able to mix the official content from the TV, from the radio, from the newspaper, from the football club, etc., with UGC content, for example, your film of your holidays or things like that. And this mix which is the key of the success for us. The partnership with the TV right owners was one of the most difficult point to explain to us, because at the beginning they saw us as a danger, and in terms of copyright problem, but also in terms of audience. So for the day we are able to tell us that in terms of copyright we are completely clear, and in terms of audience we will be able to help us to reach a new audience, because in fact people who go to internet each day will not take time to see 50 different websites. It just go to Facebook, Twitter, 1 or 2 other websites. So even the TV media need to work with aggregator, and in fact we are a media aggregator. We have several TV content on Dailymotion. So basically with the TV we share the revenue, we share the audience, we share the experience, and we share the how to have a new audience, maybe more active and more young audience than the classic audience they have.
It's important to attend such events, because you you just get informed of the evolution. If you don't attend such events, I mean, you don't keep informed. If I could say one word, I mean, it's profitable.
It was very useful just to understand how the business is easy in Luxembourg. Even the states are in a business mind, which is not the case in each country.
I liked it because we had the privilege to be introduced to one of the ancient players, satellite operators, when it was formed Intelsat back in 1964. So it was interesting to understand the history, how it was formed, and the role that it plays in today's global economies.
It's a good initiative. You don't have to be a big country to have big ideas. You don't have to be a big company to have very innovative ideas. You see business people, you see diplomats, you see users, you see service providers. That's just amazing.